all over the world. You hear me? This is how we do it. You hold your head high. And listen to Patrick. Watch this. You look at me, and I look back. I'm say, but did you see what I see? Say from this eye contact. I'm say, see that you may see blue, and I may see green.
It is Women's World on MLC TV.
Hello and welcome to our world, the Women's World, where anything and everything about women is discussed. If you have been following us, we dedicate this week to celebrate our women and to listen to some of our women who have gone through the thick and thin of life. But today, they are being celebrated. That reminds me of the likes of Fumi Kuti and Dora Akulieli. Then we have our living legends like Ngozi Okonjo-Iweala, Chimamanda Adichie, Aisha Yusufu, Funke Akindele, Ibokun Awosika, Yemisi Edon, Nwampa Adobe Stella, Asha. These women have one way or the other impacted others positively. Who are you as a woman is defined according to the lives you touch, not in the amount of wealth you acquired, because you are a mother. Today we are going to listen to another inspirational woman who have gone through the definition of life. I mean the good, the bad, and the ugly. She is the present Kogi State Director General Pension Commission, Hajia Mariam Abedoh. Stay connected. We will be back after the break.
They say is the bedrock of the society. It is everything. Everyone needs a house to live in, but a supportive family is what builds a happy and a successful home. It is Family Affairs on Malachi TV every Saturday by 7 p.m. Join Balagdubu Janet as she takes you on an exclusive interview with guests, marriage counselors, doctors, and many more, where they get to share their experiences, and together we build the society at large. To subscribe to our YouTube channel, log on to Malachi TV or like our Facebook page, MLC TV. You can also follow us on Instagram at MLC TV 2021. For adverts and sponsorship, call the numbers displayed on your screen. It's Family Affairs, where we discuss family matters. Coming your way soon on MLC TV.
Welcome back. Now relax and enjoy this moment with me. Happy Women's Day, ma'am.
The same to you, and happy Women's Day to all women out there.
Why growing up as a young girl, you have little challenge, you face so many things, and so I want you to tell us what were your struggles and career-wise?
As a girl child, let me start from where I come from. I come from a family of humble people. You can say an average family, not poor, not rich. And I did some of my primary school, part of my primary school in Okene local government, and the remaining part in Amina Primary School, Samaru, Zaria. But at an early stage, while growing up, I lost my father. I was just 7 years then when I lost my father. And my father was 42 years when he died. You will agree with me that that was quite early. And then my mother was in her late 30s, around 37. You can imagine at the age of 37, she had to shoulder the responsibility of raising her 6 children. So her brother, though her brothers assisted her, it wasn't easy. It was not easy. Her brothers came up, gave her money she was trading with. In the morning, I had to wake up, follow her, carry the loads to the market to help her sell I will rush back to prepare for school. When I come back from school, I will go to the market to go and carry the load back to the house. And during Ramadan, the month of Ramadan, she will fry akara in the evening around 6 o'clock. I will take it to the neighborhood to sell. Then rush back just before the breaking of the fast. I on my own will buy orange that I will peel and sell just at the front of the mosque, to people that wants to break their fast, just to get something to assist my mother. And when I finished the primary school, I went to Ilorin Teachers College. Then Teachers College, you don't pay school fees, just to see how, we can just manage. And after my secondary school, I gained admission into Abedoh University, Zaria, where I did diploma in insurance. And as a diploma student, when I was there, I was a member of parliament. As a matter of fact, I was the only lady in the parliament at ISM Congo campus. So, and that was my, starting point in politics. And after then, I represented the school on national solicitation. And that was my first time of meeting Chief MKO Abiola of blessed memory. So, and he bought a station wagon for the students then. So when I finished my diploma, I couldn't cope with all the stress, the financial, problem I was facing, and so on. So I had to join the banking industry. So I joined Union Bank of Nigeria, PSC to be specific. I joined them as a clerk. So, and then from there, as a clerk to supervisor to officer, I later became branch accountant, an appraisal officer, then a branch manager for almost 8-9 years, then a zonal coordinator, and I became a coach, North Central, North West, and later group head in charge of Kogi, Benue. So in 2018, when I wanted to contest for House of Rep, I now requested for early retirement. But that early retirement, I requested for it specifically because I could not cope with the banking job when I lost my son. My son in 2017, he was almost 17 years and got electrocuted at Jemibewa International College. So I couldn't just cope with the banking work any longer. And I now thought, what else do I have passion for? Is politics. So I contested, or in the primary, I lost. And His Excellency Hajia Abedoh, the woman-friendly governor, now felt, okay, why not? Or yeah, come and handle this place. But while on the job, I did my degree. So I obtained BSc in Business Administration from University of Abuja. So, and you will agree with me that the barriers you are talking about that I faced, well, I think I have stated some as a, girl child. Then the girls are made to do most of the house job. I will be the one to wash plates because I was unfortunate to be in the midst of boys. Wow. There are boys before me and after me boys. So I had to be the one to wash plates. Then I will split firewood, go to the market, pound them, this, what do they call it, this yam flour and all those things. So, and, combining work with marriage, bringing up children, even schools. It wasn't fun. It wasn't easy. So, but we thank God. Here I am today, and I thank His Excellency Hajia Abedoh.
What was your experience like a professional or a career, a politician? What was your experience?
Well, as a professional and banking work, you will agree with me that it's a very tedious one. And You need to be focused. You need to be strong. You need to be, that integrity is required of you. Because not nowadays, in those days, even if you lost 3 naira or if you don't balance, even by 3 kobo, you will stay in the office. There is what we call cash analysis. You have to analyze all those things before you can go home. Sometimes you will stay up till night as, late as 10, 11 o'clock doing cash analysis to just ensure you are balanced. That wasn't funny at all. Then the following day, you will still have to come very early before others. If you could not trace your difference the previous night, you will have to come very early in the morning to ensure that you trace your difference, even if it is 3 kobo or 1 kobo, you have to. That was it. Then combining, I've told you. And another thing, as a woman, you will have to work 10 times harder than the men before your effort can be acknowledged. A man can just do something, just go away. You will have to do double of it before you can be acknowledged, before your effort can be recognized. So that is one of the challenges. And as a woman, you need to be very, very careful. You need to have self-respect, even in private organizations. Because if you just misbehave, before you know, you will lose your respect completely. And that can affect your career. So, and then when we join as a spinster, we see some people who want to say, oh, fine babe, this, that. But you have to be careful. If you allow it to get to your head, they will misuse you. But you allow them to misuse you. So unlike the men, they can get their promotion at any time. But sometimes you can be asked to do one thing or the other before you can get your promotion. And that was quite a challenge. You can be asked, until you do this job, I won't give you your promotion. Meanwhile, your male counterpart did not do it, and he will get the promotion. So those were some of the challenges.
Before I ask you the next question, ma'am, as a career woman and still at the same time as a mother, how did you cope with the office and house choices, ma'am?
You have to balance it. You don't allow one to affect the other. But my number one priority was my family.
Wow.
Yes. What I do early in the morning, as early as 5 o'clock, I am up. I have to, whether to put water on fire, make breakfast down, then say my prayers. Before 7 o'clock, I'm done with the breakfast, put it in the cooler for my husband and my children. Off I go to work. Then in the afternoon, my husband too goes to work. By the time he comes back in the evening, he comes before me. Once I come, in fact, sometimes you see me rushing. I will just remove my shoe in the parlor, my jacket. I put it down straight to the kitchen, put food on fire. Then I will now get to the room to now change, then prepare my dinner, and then serve my husband. I didn't allow it to affect my job. Then Saturday, Sunday, when I am around, and I make sure I am there for the family. I'm an indoor type. I'm not the type that, go out, visit friends. Any little time I have, I give it to my family. At that time, I was equally trading, because on Friday night, once in a quarter, Friday night, I joined the bus to Lagos, buy all the things, and Saturday night, I joined the bus again. By Sunday morning, I am at home, and you see me selling all those things, and people are already aware that this is what she's selling. So they come to me, they buy, and
Thank you very much, ma'am. So I would like you to tell me, what would be your advice to women that are facing challenge, career, every day of their life? So what would be your
So
advice to them?
you know, there are various types of challenges. Some is either the home or matrimonial problem, or you know, there are various types of but however, my advice is, I say, for a girl child, be focused. Be focused. Take your education serious. It has to be your education, because if you don't have certificates, you can't be where you want to be. You just have to get yourself educated. If you are lucky, you have sponsor or your parents are there for you. Just make sure you take advantage of that and read very hard. If you read hard, the sky, even beyond the sky, will be your limit. But if you don't read, you will have limitations. So, and don't allow a man out there to deceive you. Because if you don't have what you are doing in future, that man will go for somebody else that can add value to the house. So that economic empowerment is very key for a woman. So I advise a girl child to be careful, and be careful wherever you go to. You know, unlike in our days, the society was okay. But these days, you hear issues of sexual harassment here and there. People taking advantage of little girls. So they have to be very, very careful and mind the company you follow. Even the women, let's watch our children. I remember in those days, if I come home with a cloth that is not mine, my mother will drive me, where did you get this from? Go and give it to the person. You don't bring strange things to the house. And you don't just stand up and go out anyhow. Unlike these days that you see children, they will go out, their parents don't even bother. They come home with money. Even their parents will take money from them. It's not right.
Ma, what would be your word of inspiration to young women and girl child out there that have lost hope of surviving?
They should not lose hope. Yeah, they have to be strong. They should have that I can do it attitude. Yes, I can do it. Because if you believe you can't do it, trust me, no matter the help you get, you won't achieve anything. The most important thing for you is to believe I can do it. And you have to identify what you can do and what you have passion for. Don't go for what you know you are not capable of doing. We all have our callings. So what you know you have passion for, go for it. Because whatever you have passion for, however little the assistance is, you will excel. Even you yourself will make effort to see that you make it. Wow. Yeah.
So thank you very much, ma'am. Let's talk about your political issue. Are you planning to contest or?
Well, for politics, for now, I am just in consultations. Yes. Yes, I've not really made up my mind, but I advise women to come out and contest. With what happened, was it last month or just last week at the National Assembly, where the gender bills were thrown out? And at the National Assembly, at the Senate, we have 109 senators, just seven are women. Women are just 7. For House of Rep, we have 360 members. 13 are women. Just 13. You will agree with me that we can't come out with any policy favorable to women. That is why they could throw those bills out. And my advice to women is to come out. If they come out to contest, both at the local government level, state, at National Assembly. Thank God we have a governor now. In Kogi State, we are lucky anyway, because we have a governor that is gender sensitive, that he's he for she. Yes. You know the SSG is a woman, head of service, a woman, myself, a woman, then the 21 local government vice chairmen are women, council leaders are women. So if women come out to contest for State House of Assemblies, House of Rep, the Senate, we will come out with policies that we produce gender equality. Yes, gender equality. And you will agree with me that women are more analytics, and they are more responsive to citizens' issues than the men. We are women. We know where it is pinching us. No matter the policy the men make out there, there are some internal issues that we are the only ones that are feeling. They cannot feel it. So by the time we are there, we can make those policies, especially for this sexual harassment. We will come out with policies that will prevent all these men harassing women, raping women here and there. So, and more issues. And we thank God, Her Excellency, Hajia Rashidat Yaya Bello, the First Lady of Kogi State, is encouraging every woman to come out. The same thing with SSG, Mrs. Folashade Ayoade. She has been encouraging women to come out. So with these two women that are there for us, I think we don't have problem. And we will be there at the national level. Don't worry, they have thrown away our bill, but we will show them that we have the numerical strength to get there. We will prove to them that we can do it ourselves.
We would like you to tell us, Ma, everybody's calling Governor Yaya Bello for presidency.
Alhaji Yahaya Adoza Bello, His Excellency, the current governor of Kogi State, he's the most suitable person to be the next president of this, our great country. It's not because he's our governor. It is not because he's a youth. It's because he has the capacity. And that is the most important thing. He is capable. He is strong. He is bold. He is very daring. He is courageous, and his blood is still boiling. We need those whose blood are still boiling to come and do away with all these security issues we are having here and there. If he comes, trust me, all this issue of Boko Haram, bandits here and there, kidnapping will be a thing of the past. Look at the projects he has done in Kogi State. It's unprecedented. No governor has ever done all the projects he has done now. He has surpassed the previous government. Are you talking of the COSTECH, that is Confluence University of Science and Technology? Are you talking of the reference hospital or the first ever flyover in Kogi State? See the Muhammadu Buhari Civic Center. See renovation and construction of new hospitals across the three senatorial districts. See roads here and there. You know Abubakar University. Abubakar Audu University has been there for years. But it is now, he's building a teaching hospital for them where the students, the medical students, can now have their, what is it called? Practical or something like that. So he has done I loved, and he's still doing more. He's still doing more projects. A lot of projects are still ongoing. Let him come. See women. He has given us the enabling environment to excel, to showcase ourselves, to show the world that women can do it. So he's just gender sensitive. We are doing, and youth inclusiveness in his government. Look at the youths. You see, 20-something. Let me even tell you, I think I am one of the few old people in the government. Yes. And I am in my late 50s. I'm one of the oldest few people in his government. They are all youths. And they are doing well. So tell them, tell your friends, people that are listening to me, tell them, tell your family, your friends, tell the whole world that Hajia Abedoh is coming as the president of this country, inshallah.
The theme of this year Women's Day is Break Bias, Imagine an Gender Equal World. So Ma, I want you to tell us what are the significance of the theme?
Yes, it's part of what I have even said. The significance is that women are now ready to lift ourselves up. If you are up there, look down and give a helping hand to those that are down. Unlike in those days that women, we are the problem of ourselves. No. Nowadays, we have realized the need for us to help ourselves. Please subscribe to Malachi TV. They are good. Whatever you have, whatever you want to do, tell them. They will showcase you and to the whole world. Thank you.
Thank you for joining us. Till tomorrow by 6 p.m. when we shall be bringing another interview with another virtuous woman. I am Faith Abdul Ghaffar. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel, Malachi TV. Like and follow us on Facebook page, MSC TV, Instagram, MSC TV 2021, and at Twitter, at MSC TV 1. You are blessed to be connected to women. Bye.
This one dedicated to all strong women all over the world. You hear me? This is how we do it. You hold your head high. Now listen to Patrick. Watch this. You look at me and I look back. I'ma say, but did you see what I see? Say from this eye contact. I'ma say, see that you may see blue and I may see green.
It is Women's World on MSC TV. It is Women's World.